Battlecry of Freedom by Ngakma Nor'dzin.
Part 2, the slogans. Slogan 48. Train without prejudice in all areas, deeply and pervasively, and once perfected, cherish everyone and everything everywhere.
Yulla chog me dag tu jankyab dang ting jong kun la che.
Pay attention to all aspects of training the mind. Cherish the horse, riding skills, and every riding opportunity as the sources of joyful and excellent equestrianism. Horse owners are good examples of the meaning of wholehearted devotion. I have always been impressed with the devotion they display for their horses. Even quite young girls will get up really early to see their horses before school and devote most of their free time at weekends and in holidays to their horses. They will fit in riding and looking after their horses around schoolwork and socializing. They love their horses and riding so much that they are able to put their horses' needs first. This is the wholehearted attitude that needs to be applied to mind training, devotion and love of riding the mind. Riders recognize that the enjoyment of riding depends on their horses and cherishes them. Riders of mind training recognize that awakening view and intention depend on everyone and everything everywhere, and cherish everyone and everything everywhere. Mind training must be embraced in the same wholehearted manner with all aspects of practice considered. The practices that have been given must be practiced diligently and cherished as the cause of awakening. Teachings must be studied diligently and become completely familiar. It is possible to read the same book or text repeatedly and gain something new from each reading. Practice equipment should be cared for. It is inspiring to create items connected to practice, such as protective bags for instruments, a cloth for the shrine, brocade tails for drums. If practitioners are engaged in visionary practice, it is helpful to create visionary imagery, such as calligraphies or paintings. Any and every aspect of the arts can be embraced as practice.
Shema Rinpoche says, it is not enough to verbalize the mind training instruction, since that is not useful to anyone.
I did not ride often after we retired D and gave Red to the trekking centre. I felt that this part of my life had come to an end, but occasionally the wish to be back in the saddle arises. In summer 2016, I decided to ride at the trekking centre. The owners knew me well and regarded me as a competent rider. I was given Bo, a fairly young mare who had a reputation for being a bit of a plodder. I had known Bo since she first came to the trekking centre and knew that she was extremely well schooled and had been a most responsive mare. I was surprised to hear her described as a dull mount. I was put at the back of the ride as the horse most likely to be slow. I decided to ride Bo without prejudice and see how she responded. I rode politely and openly. She did not plod. She responded to the most subtle requests. I asked and then let go, and she responded. Ceasing to ask, as a method, was as crucial as asking. A touch of the rein to change direction, and immediately let go. A press behind the girth to ask for a change of pace, and immediately let go. A slight tension on the reins to slow the pace, and then immediately let go. The other riders in the group were amazed to see Bo behaving so energetically. We moved up the line to be behind the lead horse because Bo was so enthusiastically engaged. I believe she responded to being trusted. The process of riding became almost invisible. It was exhilarating to feel such an immediate connection to Bo, despite it being the first time riding her. Mind training must be trusted and approached without prejudice. It must become like a love affair. Ask the mind to awaken and it will respond. Embrace emptiness of identity and the intention to care for others, an awakening intention will arise. Nurture mind training so that it is ever present in the mind. The joy that arises through riding mind training in this way and caring for every aspect of riding the mind naturally creates the wish for others to share this joy. Thus, awakening intention becomes ever present. Then the possibility of being an inspiring example so that others will also wish to experience the joy of mind training further deepens involvement. This inseparability from practice radiates and communicates and benefits everyone and everything everywhere.